My sister-in-law loves spending time with her. I understood. She couldn't have children, and I thought she was happy, so I was happy too. One day, my husband suggested we go on a date since it had been months since we had one. I agreed, so we asked my sister-in-law to babysit, and she happily agreed. However, halfway through our date, my husband got called into work. He has a job where he gets called in at random times, so it's normal. He said goodbye, and we went our separate ways. When I got home, I went to the nursery and saw my sister-in-law with her hand down my child's throat. I screamed, and she quickly stopped. I was furious. I took my baby and told her to leave immediately. Now everyone is blowing up my phone, telling me to forgive her since she couldn't be a mom. It was a heated moment, and my baby wouldn't stop crying, but I'm firm. I never want her near my baby again. What should I do? I'm so confused right now. My husband is torn. He agrees it was wrong, but he also understands where she's coming from. I'm losing it. You can't trust her with your kid. I wouldn't let anyone who's defending her babysit in the future. They might invite her over when you're not around. Do they know exactly what she did? I'm not really sure. I'll try to explain it to them, but I'm not sure if she told everyone a different story. I told my brother he needs to get his wife help, and they won't be allowed near my child. But thank you so much. Only pregnant women lactate, or unless there's a legit medical reason for it. What's wrong with your family? Ask them why they think it's okay for your sister-in-law to put her nipples in your baby's mouth when 1. She isn't the mother, and 2. She isn't even producing breast milk, which just makes it even weirder. She's trying to have a motherly bond with your baby. Keep your baby away from her. Minor correction, pregnant women don't lactate. Their chests get bigger, but the milk doesn't come in until after birth. But yeah, my sister-in-law wasn't doing anything for the benefit of the baby, only herself. Just that mindset is enough to keep her away from the baby forever. Thank you. My sister-in-law has been pregnant but has lost the baby numerous times. I'm not sure why she thought she could nurse. I hate to say this, but it's entirely possible this may not have even been the first time, I don't know. Tread carefully. I haven't even thought of that. I'm mad just thinking that she has been doing this behind my back because I've been at my mother-in-law's house, and it could have happened since my brother and his wife are over there a lot of the time. Heat of the moment? Did she say that for real? So gross. I would go no contact for life. Yes, she did, and it makes me mad. Who would do that? I told my brother his wife needs to get help because it's not okay, especially when not only she is saying that, but my husband's family and others are telling me to forgive her because she can't have children and she promised to never do it again. But I'm not buying it. Update 1. So I talked to my husband about this whole situation, and I told him that his sister needs help. I also told him I wanted to take this to the police, but he isn't open to the idea, although I'm really considering it. For the moment, my baby and I have decided to stay with my grandma. I really just need time for myself and my baby. I'm getting my husband to set up cameras while I'm away. All of this is really overwhelming. I forgot to mention, but my sister-in-law found my post, and now she is blowing up my phone and my close friends on social media. I'm going to sit down and talk with them tonight. We've arranged to have dinner, and I am leaving my baby with a trusted friend who has kids of her own. I hope they understand where I'm coming from when I tell them that she needs to get help, or I am going to the police. I was reading the comments on my post, and I want to thank you all for the support. Someone told me to watch The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, and I watched it, and it was really like my situation, and I also really enjoyed it. Some people think that this isn't real. I really wish it wasn't, I truly do, but this is pretty much what's happened right now. My daughter is napping, and I just need some time to think. My grandma is a huge blessing. I will update if anything important happens. I am leaving my baby with a trusted friend. Tomorrow's post, I caught my trusted friend trying to nurse my baby. No, I trust her because she doesn't breastfeed, but if she were, then I trust she would call me or tell me in advance. We've been friends since high school, and I trust she wouldn't do that. You don't need your husband's permission to make a police report, and you always have the option not to press charges if she gets help after you've done this. I wouldn't count on your husband to participate in bringing consequences to his own sister. Just call the police. Don't even let him know you've done so until it's done.